This is the year I come back, and I'm telling you right now, you won't even recognize me. This is the year where the entire trajectory of my life changes, shift by shift, brick by brick. And I want to pause for a second, and I want to genuinely, from the deepest part of my heart, thank every single one of you. Thank you for doubting me. Thank you for trying to cancel me when I was down. Thank you for actively trying to puncture my progress, for sitting in the shadows, praying and hoping that I would drown in the middle of this warfare. Thank you for thinking that you finally counseled me out of my dream. I am so deeply, aggressively grateful that you thought my season was over. I'm so grateful that you looked at me and thought, that's it, they'll never be relevant again. Thank you. I mean that. Have a seat right there at the table that the Lord has prepared for me. Let us dine together at the table of the resurrection. And let every single circumstance that mocked you hear this declaration right now. Let every memory of failure be confronted by this truth. Let every demon and hell that mocked your name hear this. I'm coming back. I have resurrection power encoded into my DNA. What God is pulling up and resurrecting inside of me right now is infinitely bigger than the people who tried to bury me. It is bigger than the suffocating pressure that life applied to my chest. This is the year that my eyes will finally see the manifestation of everything my faith has been fighting for. And by the time this year draws to a close, you won't recognize me. You won't have the capacity to understand me. You won't be able to explain the shift, the glow, or the power of what God did for me and through me. You were not put on this planet to blend into the wallpaper, to live your life in the safety of obscurity. You are here to leave a scar on history. I am challenging you today. Step across your own invisible line. Do that thing you've been postponing for months, for years. Make the change you've been avoiding, because the future doesn't belong to the hesitant, the passive, or the overly cautious. My plan, my vision, my target? It's not just to live life at a sprint. I was built to challenge limitations, to shatter the expectations everyone else placed on me. I am here to tear down the walls of Jericho that surrounded me, because God did not put this kind of fire in my spirit for me to just buckle under the weight of pressure. You have resurrection in your DNA. If you are breathing, there is always another round. So get up. There will be seasons where you walk that path completely alone. But hear me, the isolation will not kill you. You will come out of that dark season with an anointing, with specific instructions, and with a vision that you are ready to execute. Be the person that goes too far. Be the person that does too much. When they look at you and say, that man is crazy, you look them dead in the eye and say, I'm not crazy, I'm called. When you stretch yourself beyond what you think is logically possible, that is exactly where you discover what is actually possible. And that discovery only happens when you are willing to take the massive risk of going too far. When you live by that code, you will rewire your entire mind and rewrite the limits that everyone else just accepted as truth. Let them warn you. Let them question you. Let them laugh in your face. Let them ask, are you sure this is possible? Are you sure you're the one? When they ask you, what's your plan for this year? What are you actually going to accomplish in the next 90 days, the next 6 months, the next 2 years? You look at them and tell them one word: resurrection. The future belongs to those who, when the world labels them crazy, simply reply, I am not crazy. I am called, and I refuse to let anybody steal my crown. You want to know what my plan is? It's to come back for everything they said I lost. Resurrection is the plan. My plan is not to stay dead. My plan is not to stay down on the mat. My plan is not to remain immobilized, stuck in the quicksand of obscurity, indecision, oppression, and insecurity. I'm looking for some people right now, some real ones, that no longer want to date the idea that success is possible, but they want to marry the reality that they were born to do something great. You are not here to blend in. You are not here to live in a corner. You have walls to shout down. You have rooms to step through. You have bloodlines to change and lives to impact. You were not born to just exist. This is the year where the world learns your name. This is the year of the change. This is the year of the divine interruption. This is the year where God's intention, His pure will for your life, is executed. What you thought was possible, what you planned, everything is about to be rewritten and redefined in your heart by the grace of God. Remember this, there will be seasons where you lose your strength, but your weakness is not the finish line. That weakness that you feel right now, that is training. That is a calling to go deeper. You're not canceled. You're not irrelevant. You are absolutely necessary. Your industry is not saturated because there is only one you. There will never be another you. You are an unrepeatable walking miracle. Nobody has your fingerprints. Nobody has your story. They didn't understand the depth of your struggle, and they won't believe the magnitude of your comeback. Even if you only impact the life of one person, make that impact and leave your mark. Make this the year that they remember your name. And I'm not just talking about some cheap, fleeting idea of going viral. Your world is your brother. Your world is your sister. Your world is your neighbor, your city, your state. Are you leaving a mark? Because for far too long, life has tried to silence you. Situations tried to bury you. Storms tried to distract you. This is the year where you outgrow the people that used you. So lift your head, square your shoulders, activate your spirit. This is your moment. I'm coming back. Wiser. I'm coming back stronger. I'm coming back bolder. I'm coming back with full authority. I'm coming back with heaven's backing. This is my year of change. The old me dies. The real me emerges. I'm no longer surviving. I am dominating. This is the year where everything changes. You're not just returning, you're rising. You're not just coming back, you're coming back different. You're coming back with evidence. You're coming back with fire. You're coming back with the undeniable proof that the hand of God is on your life. When everybody doubted you, when everybody said you were finished, when everybody said you were washed up, out of ideas, out of innovation. When destiny calls, excuses die. When purpose rises, fears retire. When identity awakens, limitations collapse. This is not the year when you negotiate yourself out of greatness. This is the year when you no longer bow down to insecurity. Anxiety, defeat, not anymore. I'm coming back wiser. I'm coming back stronger. I'm coming back bolder. I'm coming back with authority. I'm coming back with heaven's backing. This is my year of change. Lift your head, square your shoulders, activate your spirit. This is your moment. I'm coming back. Before every single transformation, there is a measure of darkness. Before the rising of the sun, there is always a night season. And many people don't understand that there was a process, there was a pathway, there was a corridor to being chosen. There is a heavy price you have to pay to be crowned. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to be applauded, celebrated, honored, crowned. But before you can be crowned, you're going to have to deal with the inevitable. You must be chosen. We love the romantic idea of being chosen because it feeds our ego. The recognition, the spotlight, the applause, it's sweet. But there is a brutal truth you cannot escape. When you are chosen, you are handpicked by God to be separated from the crowd. You will become misunderstood. Being chosen is not always a party. It is assignment. And when you are assigned, you are anointed to face trial, tribulation, and fire. Pressure is the love language of destiny. You are chosen to be tested. You are chosen to be betrayed. You are chosen to suffer loss. You are chosen to share a message of hope and transformation that if God can take you from nothing to something, He can